I tell you what, it's been awesome. You know, I've grown up in the industry. I've been to 1,000,000 Bassmasters Classics. I've been to 14 Forrest Wood Cups. I tell you what, the Forrest Wood Cup is the cream of the crop. It's the Super Bowl. And when I go into that event, either whether I'm fishing it or the few times that I've sat as a spectator and watched it, I get goosebumps and chills every time. I mean, the laser shows, the light shows, it's the biggest payout in the sport. I mean, it's awesome. It really is. And it's what we call the crown jewel of bass fishing. The Forrest Wood Cup is the event to win, and it's the event to attend. There's guys that make their entire career just by qualifying for this event, and that says a lot. You know, I seem to always perform a little bit better under pressure simply because I'm a competitor. I love the challenge of it. I mean, that's why I started this fishing show, so the Scott Martin Challenge. I just love the challenge of getting up and trying to figure out how to win, whether it's fishing or anything for that matter. And when you're fishing against basically 50 of the world's best anglers in the Forrest Wood Cup, you have got to really be focused in. And to me, that's a challenge. I mean, that's the biggest challenge. To do well there, to me, is way better than doing well in just a regular event. Finishing second place at Logan Martin was just a ball of emotions for me, you know. I came super close to winning at 6 ounces. So I've done the math, every different way you can do the math on how much money that cost me per ounce and all these different things. But you know what was such a blessing with that event? Not only finishing second, which is a big deal, not as good as winning, obviously, but I fished clean. I didn't lose any fish. I didn't miss any fish. I didn't make any mistakes that I'm aware of. And so it doesn't really bother me that bad. I performed as well as I could perform. Came up just a little short to Luke Clausen. My hat's off to him. He performed well. And I still remember that 4-pounder he had on under a dock with the line wrapped around a rusty nail with like 2-pound test line. And he ends up landing the thing. You know, that would never happen with anybody else, but somehow Luke got it in, ends up winning the tournament with that fish. But what an awesome event in Birmingham. You know, the heart of bass fishing. I mean, the stadium was packed. It was just really awesome to have my wife and my kids there, and it was cool. It made me hungry for more, though. That's the thing, and it showed me that, hey, you know, I'd already had a top 10. Now I've got a second place. Now I'm coming up, you know, I can win this thing. You know, I really believe. And so I think that really prepared me for the victory later on. You know, the turning point for me, whenever I say, you know, I'm pretty safe on making the cup, is Beaver Lake. It's kind of always the halfway point of the year. It's the lake that really throws everyone a big curveball every time. And if I get out of Beaver Lake with some good points or a high finish, that's when I say, man, okay, I'm coming into the strong part of my season, that summertime. I like the heat, I like fishing in the heat, I like fishing offshore. You know, usually we're fishing Kentucky Lake or open water fisheries late in the season, and that suits my style very well. So if I get out of Beaver with some good points and a high finish like I did this year, that's when I said, I can make this happen. That's always pressure. You know, that's always my thought is I want to be the first guy to win too. You know, and I just want to, you know, first you got to qualify. You got to fish good all year long. And when you have these events, you know, the great thing about FLW is that we go all over the country. And we don't just fish one type of body of water. I mean, we're fishing Tennessee River, we're fishing inland lakes, we're fishing swampy Lake Okeechobee. I mean, so many different types of fisheries. So you have to have your A game all year long. So just to qualify for the event is a task. But to be able to win 2 of them, it'd just be unbelievable. I want to be the first for sure.